Hey, everybody. Welcome. My name is Jeremy, the creator of GhostToast, aka GhostToast himself. Right now, we're going to do an explanation video, but before, I want to say thank you. Actually, this is an explanation video / podcast, so it's a little more than just the explanation. But first of all, I want to say thank you so much to all of you guys who comment, who are active in the comments, all of my audience, the people who just keep up with my videos for whatever reason. And especially those who watch all the videos, like the videos that have nothing to do with animation and the videos that there's probably only a handful of you guys that have watched these videos, and then I later pulled them off my channel because I realized it wasn't relevant toward animation in my channel. Like, there's a bunch of you guys who have seen every video of mine, everyone that's not even up on the channel right now, if that makes sense. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of a struggle with my voice in my ear because there's a slight delay, and it's like a speech jammer effect going on in my ear, but I can't take these off because then I can't hear the drum pad, which I think is too low. Let's see. Can hear the piano fine. Oh, might help if I had this second earbud in. Yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I don't deserve as much positivity as I get in the comments from the people who follow me. It's crazy, man. I get so little negativity. Honestly, every 2 months I'll find one negative comment, and that's from me scrolling through the comments quite a bit. I've been really active on the channel lately as far as comments and looking at comments and responding and liking. I guess secondly, aside from the thank you, I want to apologize for, I guess, previously, how do I put this? Okay, there might be some of you guys who have been following me for a while who have been subscribed to GhostToast from the first video that I posted, and then you guys got to see all of the dozens of videos that I've created since, and not all of which are on the channel currently. What I'm saying is, you guys who have been there from the beginning, you've gotten to see me start second channels, multiple second channels, and you've gotten to see me abandon those multiple second channels. You guys have gotten to see me post videos that I'm proud of here on GhostToast. You guys have gotten to see me post videos that I'm not proud of, that I took down shortly after because they were either based on me complaining, or they were just not high quality videos and they didn't live up to the standard that I know I'm capable of, and I took them down eventually. And then some, they just really didn't match the channel, like the graffiti videos that I was doing, that I was recording around downtown Phoenix, and just like giving a shout out to these artists. I decided to put that on hold. It'd be cool to do that in the future, like with a drone, and actually have the artists talking on the video. But I mean, who knows if I'll ever pick that up again. But I did do it. I did it because at the time I wanted to do it, and they were pretty boring videos compared to animation up on the channel for a month or two, and then I took them down. But what my point is, there's a lot of you guys who have been here from the beginning, who've gotten to see me perhaps take for granted my audience, and if you've gotten to see me come back with more videos, with different types of videos. You've gotten to see me slack off with a bunch of videos. You've gotten to see me be absent for a long time, especially over this past year. And I just want to say my bad. I guess only recently I'm realizing how valuable this channel is to me. It wasn't until I started working at a pizza place again. I don't know if you guys know this, but my first job was a pizza delivery guy, and now I'm a pizza delivery guy again. And that's sort of like helping me pay rent while I also try to get these videos up. And, the goal one day is to eventually be doing these videos full time and not have to work the pizza job. But I really should have written more talking points down. But I guess what I want to say is I'm taking this channel more seriously than I've ever taken it before. And it might not show, especially because the past 3 months I've been absent again. I disappeared. And there's an explanation for that. I'll let you guys know a little bit about it. My grandpa had a stroke a little while ago, and I won't describe the exact situation, how I found out that he had a stroke, but it really messed with me. And I ever since that day, I was just I didn't care. I didn't care about my channel. I was I knew I wanted to do stuff still, but my mind was not on the channel for a few weeks until I got to see him, and he's fine. He's better. He's better than I was expecting he'd be today. So he's as good as he can be. Actually, they moved. Okay, I won't get into too much detail about that. But anyway, that screwed with my head, so I was absent from the channel for a little while. And it wasn't until the past month and a half, 2 months. No, 2 months exactly. Yeah, 2 months. February and March, where I started to pick things up again. I started to write the next episode. I storyboarded the next episode. Spent hours on this next episode 16 of the Sad Slenderman series. And this episode is where it's really gonna show that I actually have what's the word? Drive? There we go. I have drive, not just motivation. I like this video. I apologize, guys. That was my Facebook Messenger. I really should delete Facebook. I haven't used Facebook in 2 years. Dang it. I was really hoping I would not get a notification on my phone because I'm recording with my phone right now. Forget it. Let's just get my mind into a different place right now, just so that I can prepare for this explanation. And then I'll talk a bit more after the explanation. Let's switch the instrument. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, son. I hit the wrong note. All right, cool. Okay, you know what? Let's get right into the explanation, and then I'll talk a little bit more afterward. So let's go over here to the video. So this is episodes 11 through 15. And this all takes place sort of in the future, like a few months or a year in the future after the first 10 episodes. Now, we've already discussed in the previous explanation video that a lot of what happened in those 10 episodes did not make any sense. And that's because, like I was saying just now, I made a lot of those during the time where I wasn't passionate about the channel. And I'll be 100% honest with you guys. I made a lot of those videos because I noticed my Slenderman stuff was making money, and it was just a cash grab at the time for me in my head. I was like, you know what, I'm going to make these, and I cared about them sort of, and then once I got halfway through the video, I started illustrating backgrounds and animating, and then all of a sudden I just wanted it done quicker, so they came out really, really not good. And then one after another, less and less attention and patience was paid to these projects. So you can really see episode 1 is my very first animation render, the very first rendered animation that I ever even made was that first Sad Slenderman episode. Then the second one was an experiment just to see if people wanted more of this thing, if I made it into a series. And then the third one was really, the third one I actually did work hard on. And then after that is where I just did not do a good job in my own eyes, in my own knowing what I was capable of back then. I did not meet the standards that I didn't even hold standards for myself, for my own content. So anyway, back then, those videos were like, a lot of them didn't make sense. But right now, where we're picking up on episode 11, this is really where it's important, because this is where this series starts to turn into its own. I'm just going to do the explanation, then I'll explain more afterward. It's hard to, I don't want to jump back and forth, you know. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play it. Should I play audio? Yeah, I'll just turn the audio on a little bit. I made all the beats. I make all my own music. Everything on my channel is my own. Just FYI. So if you guys want, or if you guys are wondering, I get a lot of comments saying, hey, what's this song in episode blah, 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 episode 11, what's the song? It's my music. I just make it in FL Studio and then export it, and that's how I make my music. So here we see the house is remodeled. It looks a little bit different from the original house. I think I added that roof. And of course the colors are different. So here we have Danny and Dex taking video of the house. We don't know why yet. And that's their names. I think so far I've only revealed the names of Dex, this character here, and then Tesla, the chick character with the goggles and the big hair. So yeah, but this is Danny here. So let's continue. They're taking video of the house. Then it cuts to this little girl here. If you guys recall from episode 9, there was a little girl looking out the window of the car on the side of the road in the woods, and she's taken by allegedly the Slenderman or whoever might have taken her. But all we see is the GhostToast doll laying on the ground afterward, and her mom sort of looking out into the woods. And here's her mom, obviously, looking at her picture a few months or a year maybe after she's gone missing. And then here's Tesla looking at the newspaper of this little girl, and then it flashes back to episode 10, I think. I think this is episode 10. And I made it black and white, obviously, to illustrate the flashback aspect of this. So Slenderman performs this ritual based off of that necklace that he found from the Darth Sidious guy. And that's, I think, in episode 3 is when he finds the necklace there after the Darth Sidious. He's not Darth Sidious, by the way, but I just call him the Darth Sidious guy because everybody calls him Darth Sidious in the comments. So yeah, he does this ritual with these children's bodies and stitches her back together and brings her back to life.
Daddy, what have you done?
So it cuts to the crew at the crew's house. 808, number 808 on the block. 808 for 808 drum. I know that's dumb. Music joke. Not joke, but reference, I guess. 808 bass. 808. What's it called? Forget it. So we see them in here on their computer looking up spookyspaghetti.com, which is supposed to be, what is it? Creepypasta? So they're looking up information on the Slenderman here. I tried to make it obvious that there were... Oh yeah, I haven't explained. So Danny, Dex, and Tesla, who we see here, these guys are... Hopefully it's obvious at this point, but they're like paranormal investigators. I haven't revealed it yet, but they actually have their little own YouTube channel, YouTube show called Unearthly TV. Oh, I guess I have revealed it now because you guys can see it right above me. But yeah, so they are the Unearthly TV crew. And I actually have one more character that I have yet to reveal, because this character, he's my favorite character. Ever since I first drew him, I remember this was years ago, before I even started Ghost Toast. I was sitting on the ground and I was like, what? Like, I want an awesome character who's based off of like some sort of like appliance for some, and he was inspired by Benson from Regular Show, who's a gumball machine, and then also Bimo from Adventure Time, who's a little like Game Boy character. So he's sort of, it was inspired by those two, and from me thinking like, I want to design some sort of character that's like, maybe he's a microwave or something. And that's not what he is. You guys will see in the next episode what he is. But should I tell you guys the name? Yeah, I'll just tell you guys the name, Hamilton. And you know what? That'll be cool, because then in the comments in the next episode, whoever watched this video will only know the name of that character, at least for a couple of episodes, until I reveal the name inside the episode itself. So that'll be cool to see people commenting Hamilton in the next episode, because that'll mean that you watched this video. Sorry, I'm losing my breath. I'm not used to talking when I'm home alone. Okay, so they're paranormal hunters, investigators, and let's continue. Hence the background art on the wall and stuff. We see like this rake-looking character and a few more spooky people. And of course here we see the cork board with all the pictures and stuff. And a map. So they're going out to investigate the Slenderman and these missing children. So they go out, find this cabin or this abandoned building thing, find the book, the necklace, the bow from the little girl. I'm really proud of that scene, that small scene right there. It's just cool to think of how something's gonna look and then be able to make it happen. Damn, I'm just realizing some mistakes as well. Look, if you guys notice, you guys may or may not be able to tell from the screen you guys are watching right now, but these little lines right here, the darker brown, they're supposed to go underneath those black lines, which is why they overlapped, and I had the wrong button clicked, so I didn't even notice that until now. Bummer. All right, but anyway, the idea was to fix the mistakes in this compilation video, and I did. I fixed a lot of the mistakes. Some of you guys have pointed out in previous episodes, like, hey, where's Dex's glasses? He's missing his glasses right here, but then all of a sudden he has them. Like, what the heck? And thank you guys. Please continue to comment stuff like that, because when I stitch the episodes together, that's when I fix those errors. So here, this should have been fixed, but I didn't catch it until just now. But I did fix the other stuff. So we'll continue. He's supposed to hear something right there in the woods. He goes out to investigate. Next episode. It's approaching Halloween. And we find Dex back in the woods where we left off. So right here, a lot of you guys were wondering, previously she seemed not on board with what Slenderman was doing, and then now all of a sudden she's like luring Dex into the woods, and you're wondering like, wait, what's going on? And no worries, you guys will find out soon. I'm not going to reveal here what's going on, but you guys will find out soon enough. So this is all intentional. So let's continue. They notice he's missing. They're out looking for him. Meanwhile, this little girl hears or notices something in the backyard. Oh, here's where we find out his name is Dex, of course, because they have the ability to track him through this X-Buster-looking device that Tesla has. This is also supposed to illustrate the fact that they're like paranormal hunters, paranormal experts, or paranormal, what do you call it? Paranormal investigators. They got these gadgets and stuff. They come across his backpack and his phone. So here's where I didn't do the best job of sort of not describing, but I didn't do the best job of literally illustrating what is supposed to be happening here. So I'm gonna guide you guys through this. So this alien thing, some of you guys have called it the rake. It may or may not be. You guys, it's something I'm also not going to reveal right now, but you guys will get the picture soon enough. So I'll leave that at that. So their electronics mess up. Insinuating, is that the right word? Sort of telling you that Slenderman might be nearby or something's about to go down. Then we see this creepy character luring the girl, causing her to go to sleep with his powers. And then, of course, he uses his magic powers to, like, abduct her. Magic or alien powers or man, it's hard for me to explain this and not give away what I've already like written down for future episodes. Okay. Cuts back to the woods, and here something's about to be going down. Like the earth starts rumbling, and again, I didn't do the best illustrating that in this scene right here where Slenderman's running. It was supposed to be way more shaky, but then you see it right here. The earth is shaking. His glasses fall. They're all freaking out. They don't know what's going on. They pass out. Here as well, I could have made it more obvious that that little speck in the sky, that's not the moon. That's like some sort of craft. And that's causing the rumbling of the earth underneath it. And here we see Slenderman with Dex in an area far away that he ran off to get away from the craft. And he's putting this symbol on Dex. For those of you guys who are fans of like the original Slenderman, because this, by the way, all this is based off of Slenderman in this series being a parody. It's not, none of this has anything to do with the original Slenderman stuff other than what I take away from it, which is this symbol here, which I believe his proxies have. So he turns Dex into a proxy, right? He's now able to control Dex is the idea. And you guys will see what I'm going to do with that idea in the next couple of episodes. If what I'm currently writing comes to fruition in the way that it's written. Okay, so let's continue. Danny and Dex come to, not really knowing what happened. But here we see Dex with the symbol on his forehead. And there we go. Yeah, that's where we are right now. And in the next episode, it's going to move a lot faster. I won't have to explain as much because the next episodes... Oh, here's a big reveal. The next episodes are going to have voices. The next episode, I actually voice. I'm the voice of Hamilton, but I did some editing to the voice, so you guys it won't be able to tell immediately that it's me. Sorry, guys. I really don't want to like sniffle or like exaggerate my... Man, it's so distracting. Sorry, there's just some dude who walked by who was like staring at me through my window. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to sniffle into the mic, which I just did. So, I guess this is good for losing my train of thought. Messing with the soundboard. Hey, I'll distract you from the fact that I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah. Here's me before recording. Man, am I really gonna record this again? Dang, I just tried to record, but my girlfriend texted me and my phone stopped recording, and I didn't know that it stopped recording, so that sucks. Now I gotta record again. Do I even want to record? Am I in the mood? Do people even want to see this? Those are the thoughts that go through your head. But then it's all about like stomping those thoughts out of your head and just posting, because no matter what, this video, it's not going to be perfect. But maybe with this video and the next video and the next video, the next videos that I do like this, whether or not they're podcast or explanation videos, they're going to get better because I decided to stomp those thoughts out of my head, those negative thoughts that are telling me like it's not going to be good enough. But had I listened to those thoughts at the beginning of this channel, GhostToast wouldn't exist. These Slenderman episodes, they would not exist. So I don't know why. It's crazy. You always, like, even today, after doing so many years of YouTube, you always are doubting yourself, especially when there's a stranger outside who's looking through your window, walking his dog. He could probably hear me. No, I don't know. I don't know how thin I don't know how thin these windows and walls are. They seem pretty thin. What else do I have to say? A couple more things before I end this really quickly. Stories, like story time videos. Are you guys interested in that at all? I have a ton of ideas. I'm actually going to post some regardless, but like work story videos, similar to Odd Ones Out Subway videos. My buddy showed me an episode of that the other day, and it clicked, like, why aren't I doing videos like this? And then I coincidentally got 2 comments that were saying, one of them said, hey, have you ever tried doing storytime videos? And then the other one was like, hey, have you ever tried doing storytime videos sort of like Odd Ones Out or like Jaden Animations? And I'm like, yeah, I'm actually, like, it was super coincidental because I think it was the day after I watched that video where I got that comment, or one of those comments, and it clicked. I really should be doing videos like that. So I'm going to try a couple, and I'm going to post a poll in the community tab, we'll see what you guys think of that. And then another thing, my music. A lot of you guys ask what music I use for the videos. Like I said before, I make the music myself. I think I said that before. But I make all the music myself, and if you guys want me to post the music, I can, and I will. Just let me know if you guys would be receptive to that. I won't post them as like, oh, here's my video for this week, a playlist of my music. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to post it alongside whatever animations I'm making. So it's not going to be any excuse to stop doing animations. It's just, if you guys are interested, sorry, I had to burp. If you guys are interested at all in my music, then I can definitely share that on the channel with some sort of visualizer effect in the video. So let me know. Let me know about the storytime videos. If you guys are interested in those, let me know if you're interested in me posting my music on this channel. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to start a second channel like the many I've started before and since abandoned. Again, there's only a handful of you guys that probably remember a few other channels that I started and abandoned. And man, I'm such a different person today than I was even just 2 years ago, and how I feel about my channel is so different, man. I think it's because I've been working this pizza job and being back doing the same thing that I was doing originally when I was 18, 19, when I moved out here. It makes me 100% just realize how fortunate I am with this, to be able to come home, to be able to clock out of work, come home immediately, and start working on, just start pouring my passion into this. I'm so unbelievably thankful for all of you guys who tune in, anybody who comments. Guys, please comment if you have any questions, if you have any positivity to drop, any ideas. I'm always receptive to ideas. Believe it or not, if somebody has a good idea in the comments for something that's going to happen in a Slenderman video that they think might be cool, or even a style of video that they want me to try to make, I do take note of that. I write it down. I may not immediately make it, but I do write that down. And so yeah, I encourage you guys to comment if I have the time. I constantly, on my downtime, if I'm waiting in line at the grocery store or I'm somewhere being bored, I'll scroll through my comments, try to give as many likes, as many genuine pieces of, not feedback, genuine responses to the people who are commenting as I can. So yeah. So with that said, guys, once again, just thank you. I think that's the main reason. That's the main reason I wanted to make this into a little bit more of a longer thing, is just to say thank you, man. Thank you. I don't know what I'd be doing had I never started this channel. If I, like, all my income was dependent on the pizza job, like, who knows where I'd be right now? Who knows? So I'm really thankful. Thank you, guys. Thanks to the people who've been commenting for years, who you basically have seen everything I've done. You've seen me delete stuff from my channel. You've seen me start so many other channels. You guys are awesome. I always recognize you, whether or not I give a meaningful response. I always recognize who you guys are. I remember your guys' names and your profile names in Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. Oh, another thing, if you guys want to see the majority of the Slenderman episode 16 before it comes out, follow me on Instagram, because I've shared a ton of screenshots of it. Not the animation, but just the background art. So if you guys are really interested and can't wait and want to see more of it, then go check out my Instagram at GhostToast_tunes. I'm going to end it here, guys, before I run out of recording time. Until next time, my name is Jeremy, a.k.a. Ghost Toast, and I was about to play us out, and I realized I didn't have an instrument selected. Which instrument? I like this one. GMS. This has been another episode of the Ghost Toasts podcast. Not another episode. The first episode, actually, of the Ghost Toast podcast. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time, peace out.